only the 7th meeting of the day. He's wondering what would it mean if we went with brass fixtures instead of antique copper. And I'm a big believer in manifestation, and you need to be really, really clear on what you want. Focus is still a very, very big idea that's top of mind for me. Quite the demo job, that's for sure. Once drywall starts going back on, we're like smooth sailing right until the end. Really?
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record.
I'm at the salon at 8 a.m. I have not colored this mop since well before COVID. Maybe 8 months, maybe even longer. But I am pretty excited about the color. I got these big pieces of paper taped up to my office doors. We did part 1 of a 2-session value series. Just thought I would share some of these words with you guys because they're really important to our brand at House of Bonn. We're going to refine this a little bit, but here's some key words that the team has come up with so far. Creative, or creativity, of course. Diversity, honesty, genuine. Oh, look at this place. So you guys have seen our condo renovation that we're doing downtown Vancouver. We're doing a site visit today because demo started earlier this week. Chris is with me, Emily is with me from the office, and then the owners of the condo, Kat and Aaron, are going to be here as well. So should be pretty interesting, and you're coming along for the ride. And there have been some pretty major demo hurdles. Yeah, pretty major. There was a flood. The demo guys hit a water baseboard. How was your night last night? Have you guys been stressed or have you been okay?
I think the thing that stresses me out is that.
I know.
Not the flood we caused, that.
We found a drain line right in the middle of our beautifully laid out kitchen. So we're gonna assess that today. I think that would be step 1, just to figure out where this line is potentially going.
And the same thing is with the baseboard heaters. So rather than this just being our sanitary line, we're worried that the units above, that's their sanitary line too.
What we need to do is get a hold of the base building drawings to see where all the mechanical is going. And then we need a plumber and then also base building plumber. Does Strata have mechanical drawings, like as-built?
If they do,
They're not releasing it?
correct. We have to go through the city.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which is weird because like we are owners.
You're owners, yeah.
You should be able to have access to anything to do with this building, right?
Yeah. Are you guys okay to take this drywall off?
Yeah.
What?
You can't do it now?
I talk to boss. I have no problem with book. No, that.
Yeah, you can take it off.
Okay.
Oh, I like that he's calling you boss.
Yes, sir.
What year is this building again?
92, 93 maybe?
Early 90s, yeah.
Because what we were hoping is if no one else is coming through this line, we could tap it and connect over there.
That's the best case scenario.
And worst case,
Is it doesn't move.
And the worst case is it doesn't move.
Okay.
Yeah.
then what?
And then we design around it.
I don't want to do the kitchen that was there before. I like this design.
That was the whole jumping off point of our entire design. We'll figure that out.
Oh man.
This is the hardest part. as you know.
It is the hardest.
It's the hardest part. Like once drywall starts going back on, we're like smooth sailing right until the end.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Promise?
Gonna hold you to that.
Diane has that on camera. We should probably do another walkthrough sort of mid next week to catch anything that they still need to demo.
Absolutely.
Our hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know worth it. I'm gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
So come and see, no matter what I do, head first into this hurricane. Yes, I know, head high, let it go, but it hits me like the pouring rain. Whoa, can't seem to fight this feeling.
I gotta check the calendar for a second.
How's it going? Office touch base time.
I know.
Meeting number 3 for the day.
Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Meeting number 4 for you.
Okay, perfect
Perfect
timing. Our kitchen, just have to bring the electrician back a second time to do
Yeah.
this chandelier.
The electrician will have to come back twice anyway, so it'll potentially be a third.
Okay,
Because he's got to do the rough ends and everything before the panels go in, and he'll have to come back after all the panels are on to do the TV installation.
okay. I have something to say to the vlog. Okay, everyone, so you heard me on a recent vlog talk about focus, which seems to be a little bit of a theme in my professional and personal life. We're still a very, very busy interior design studio with lots of projects and lots of media stuff going on. It's great, it's exciting, it's awesome. I could not be more. I called you, yes, I called you because Yelltown project that you sent a quote on, we'd like you to do it. That's not gonna start for maybe a couple weeks. It'll probably be like 4 weeks and then you can measure. Should be fine. Thank you so much. Okay, sounds good. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye. You're so busy, can't even finish. I know. Speaking of a lot going on, that is why focus is still a very, very big idea that's top of mind for me. So I'm really trying to streamline my role. I am working on delegating a lot more, getting a lot more off my plate to my amazing, talented, very capable team. By the way, this is not something that happens overnight. This is a work in progress. It takes time to make changes, but they're all for the best interest of the company, myself and my team. This is an amazing French restaurant, everything from the food to the design. And we're gonna do a quick lunch meeting while we talk about creative. Really quickly for you guys, Lynn Cafe is an amazing French restaurant. We started designing Lynn Cafe early in the new year. We have been given the opportunity to spearhead the creative development for the brand. So their new logo, signage, some of the branding that's going on inside the restaurant. They are going to start construction about a month or less.
Pending base building defects being wrapped up.
Yay! So we're pretty excited about this because this is in a very prominent building in Vancouver called the Vancouver House. I think our goal for today is to be able to carve out some solid direction for the graphic designer logo.
This just being the overall inspiration image. We said this was too kind of stylized and simple. This was probably too detailed but not like in line with our ego. Yeah, so she'll bring us more development.
And I still love or prefer to have just an icon on the front of the menu.
Yeah, too.
You could start tomorrow. Okay, let me pass you to Emily because she's coordinating everything. Is that okay? Okay, here you go.
Big sigh.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no.
I know.
You're on fire.
So
Change your mind about Paladin.
I am not changing my mind about Paladin. What? I had a call with Chris just now. He's wondering what would it mean if we went with brass fixtures instead of antique copper. Well, look, they did say if we really think that it's worth it and it's
That they would do it.
they'll do it. They'll do it. If we tell them to do it, they'll do it.
I love that Korea's sitting there literally weighing it up.
I'm like, what is your worth?
They're just asking, is it that much more worth it? Do we still have a sample of that green kitchen?
I feel like the antique copper is more elevated.
It feels more foresty.
Yeah.
It's more cabiny,
Yeah.
right? It's not the same with the brass. It's not the same. Okay, decided. We decided on the antique copper. We should see if they have stock of this tile.
I'll check. Are you stealing my meeting stuff?
Yeah.
I see what's happening.
What meeting? Only the 7th meeting of the day. I don't know. It's getting up there though.
This is your 7th.
Is it the 7th?
That was great, yes.
We have a new condo renovation that we're doing, which is very exciting. So we always start off internally with a kickoff meeting to run through the parameters of the project, talk about roles, next steps. 1,300 square feet, 1 floor with a 900 square foot patio. Like they're not planning on renovating it, or renovating it. What are we doing here then? Yeah, right? They're not planning on selling it anytime soon. They are expecting that this is going to be a full gut.
It's quite new.
We did talk about raising this kitchen ceiling if we can.
Okay.
He's a realist. He's like, just give it to me straight. How much is this going to cost? How much time is this going to take? I just want to know.
Okay, cool. So we can be honest with them about like a comfortable timeline. Cool. I'll do a work back schedule.
Yeah. I mean, I feel really confident with you. Like once we see their inspiration today,
Yeah.
with you two running with it, which is great. Wrapped up my day with one final meeting.
Oh, wait, cause that is what my heart said. I'm in a better place.
I'm gonna make a coffee, write some emails before my next meeting is here.
I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. I know I'm in a better, I know.
Good morning. Do you guys notice something different about me? Do I look different? Could it be my fancy mug with the letter B on it for Bon? Everybody in the office gets a mug with their letter on it, which is kind of cute. Everyone was like, who's B? I'm like, friends, how are you? It's Sunday morning and I am back after sailing with my husband, my sister, her fiance. I actually moved my email app off of my home screen, and of course I've had my vacation notice on, so I have been totally checked out over this last week, and I don't think I've ever done that. Even when I've gone on vacation, I've always been sort of somewhat connected, except for my wedding and honeymoon. For 11 years, that is not enough. What I really wanted to do is jump on here and share something with you guys. This was shared to me from my sister who lives in Calgary kind of a few months ago, and this is a TED Talk. It was posted on YouTube about 8 years ago, but super relevant. What you do is you draw your life the way that it is right now and the things that you are not happy with, and you draw your desired life. So what you want your life to look like. I'm a big believer that you have to name it to claim it. And I'm a big believer in manifestation, and you need to be really, really clear on what you want. 98% of you had said that you wanted to know what I had drawn when I did this exercise a couple months ago. And one of the things that I drew on mine is I drew myself wearing 17 different hats. That has been my work life for the last little while. I'm the creative director, I do business development, I head up marketing, I'm the spokesperson for my business, I do proposal writing, I was doing HR, I was looking after operations, I was taking care of finance. It was crazy. You can't just rely on talent alone to get you where you want to go. There's a lot of hard work and effort that has to go into all the other aspects that are not creative, which is hard. It's difficult, especially when you consider yourself to be a creative person and when you are an artiste. And then when I drew my desired life, I drew myself with just one hat. Going through this exercise, I realized how much making that shift would bring me joy, it would make me happy, it would make me feel like I could breathe, it would make me feel so much more accomplished. And the powerful thing about going through this exercise is that has been one of the things that's been very top of mind for me ever since I've done this. And I'm not just doing it for me, I really am doing it for my team as well. As my team grows, and as everyone individually grows in their role, I have an opportunity to also grow in my role. So it's really exciting that collectively we are growing together. So now that I'm in a position where I can focus a little bit more on the creative work, it's definitely a really exciting time for me personally and an exciting time for House of Bonn.
I wake up and live my dream.